Hello, Oman. I'm Fatma Makki, and you're listening to The Papercut on OMAN FM, where we discover the world and ourselves through the magic of the written word. I'm thrilled to be bringing you this show on Omani airwaves. I feel like I'm safe in saying this is probably the first of its kind on Oman FM. We have so much in store for all the book lovers out there, not just for this episode, but for the year ahead. So stick with us, and together we'll go places. Just to give you some background on the Papercut, we've gone on a pretty funny, intense journey. Just like a cat with many lives, I've gone through many reincarnations, which I'll talk about later on in the show. But the main point here is to celebrate the Omani literary community and the book reading community. I'd like to introduce my special guests here, Ammar Al-Naaimi.
Hello.
who's an author and a fellow nerd.
Absolutely.
Mahreen Sheikh.
Hi.
Videographer, book blogger, and also a nerd. And Rawiya Al-Amri, who is a member of Oman FM. Apparently.
And also a nerd, I hear.
Yes,
fellow nerd.
The power is palpable right now. So today, basically, what we're going to be doing is mostly sharing our upcoming reading resolutions for 2022.
Yeah.
Later on, I'll be calling up a special guest from the Oman Book Lovers Club and talking about her amazing platform on various social media accounts, as well as a special announcement or two for Papercut members.
I'm so looking forward to all of this. This is going to be a good show.
Whole new side of Bookstagram that I wasn't aware of, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it happens. Because there's Bookstagram, there's Book Talk, there's BookTube,
Yes.
there's Book everything.
On that topic, there are so many iterations of different book communities on the internet in general. And one of the things that always bugged me was the fact that the reading community in Oman was very, as you said in the beginning, it was pockets. Everyone was sitting in their own room, surrounded by piles of books, not aware of the existence of everyone else. Mm-hmm. But now, thanks to social media, everyone is like coming together on these different platforms. And one of the places that people that I came across recently on Facebook was Oman Book Lovers Club. And I started... And I started chatting with the lady who founded the Book Lovers Club. They have an Instagram account as well. And they're doing so much cool stuff. All these live events with authors. Ammar, you were one of the live chats.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. They also do the book lending. The book lending is the thing I really like.
The book what? Lending.
Yeah.
Yes.
So basically, just somebody shows. It's mostly a Facebook page, honestly. So they will. Each person will like show a book and go like, I'm lending this, does anybody want it? And so a book just goes around and around.
Oh, amazing.
Amazing. Yeah. And actually what we're going to do is we're going to speak to Anisha right now. We're going to have a little talk with her and find out more about Oman Book Lovers Club.
Talking.
Hello?
Hi!
Yeah.
Hi, Fatma. I hear you quite faint.
Yay! How are you, Anisha?
I'm very, very good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for letting us give you a call. Sorry we're a bit late.
No, it's fine. Thank you for bringing me on and allowing me an opportunity to talk about the book club.
No worries. I'm really excited to learn more about the book club. So just before we begin, can you just tell us a little bit more about yourself? All we know right now is you're Anisha from the book club, Oman Book Lovers Club.
So hi, yeah. So first of all, hello to everybody who's listening, and thank you so much for bringing me on. So I moved to Oman just a year back, and in fact this month I complete 1 year in the Sultanate. And I was someone determined never leaving my home country, but the day I set foot in Oman in 2016, I just wanted to make a life here. Incredibly beautiful, lovely vibe. The country and its people have given me so much that it is home now. Professionally, I've been an executive search professional hiring top management talent for multinationals with over a decade of experience in talent acquisition management profiles.
Wow.
Last, I was working with the oil and gas organization, leading their global recruitment team. So since the time I'm here, I'm at home and just busy doing what I'm going to be talking about.
Wow.
Also, love for reading comes naturally to me with an upbringing in a house full of avid readers. My sisters, my parents all have been voracious readers. Nobody would sleep in my family without reading. So thankful to them to instill this habit of reading and love for books, which has given birth to the book club.
Wow. Amazing. 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 Yeah. So I can totally relate to needing to channel all of that energy into something. And I can't think of a better way than Oman Book Lovers Club. So can you give us a brief intro to what is the Oman's Book Lovers Club? Sorry if I keep getting tongue-tied.
So, Oman Book Lovers Club, or OBLC for short, is basically, in a nutshell, an expression of what books bring to our life, joy. So, read, share, stay happy is a tagline that emerged in my head naturally long ago. And basically, it's a platform connecting all book lovers and all things books in Oman. It's simply connecting book lovers of all kinds. This diversity and inclusion being my key focus. My intent was to have a platform where all kinds of book lovers, age no bar, gender no bar, where they come from no bar, and their interest, fiction, non-fiction, everything. Just connect. And create a opportunity to make some bookish friends, make some like-minded friends. So that's basically a Facebook group which gives an opportunity for book lovers to connect with each other, talk to each other.
And not just book lovers as like readers, but writers and other people in the industry as well. Like you had Ammar on,
like I said, all things books in Oman. So even create awareness for books less known or authors less known. So that's what I've been trying to do in the live chat. Everything books.
That's awesome. That's really cool. So just some people do get a little bit intimidated about joining book clubs. Like I know that I've had this comment said to me before because they feel like they're going to be joining a group of people who are highly, well-read or read a very specific type of highbrow literature. Like how much participation do you expect from your members, or is it more of a easygoing, free-flowing vibe?
I know where you're coming from. So, yes, I realize book clubs typically mean reading a book together and then discussing it. So, while it's called Oman Book Lovers Club, the intent really is it's a more holistic space with no pressure to participate. As there's a variety of things that we do. People can choose what they enjoy and where they want to participate in and join in, and that's it. So it's completely free-flowing. There's something for everyone.
That's cool.
Yeah, when we talk more, I can talk probably more about there's books borrowing, there's book discussions we also did. Since it's just fairly new, every month we started launching new ideas and started doing new things. We did virtual meetups. We did... then we read a book together. Then we also launched our kids club. The main idea why it was born, what made me really start the club was actually when I moved here, I started exploring social media and joining some community platforms, especially Facebook groups in an endeavor to know what's happening around. And I started coming across several posts about books being offered for selling, and especially for my daughter, I was very greedy for more books because I wanted her to develop the habit of reading. And our huge collection sat back home because I'd just moved. And then this thought came to me, wish I could borrow, read and return than having to buy, as I don't have enough space to keep holding the books the way I love to hold them.
Exactly, and
So
books are expensive
that is what
here.
has actually given birth to the idea of the club, that I envisioned really a fortnightly or monthly meetup, a physical meetup of book lovers, where each one would bring a set of books, and in each meet the books would go around the table so that by the end of the cycle, which means as many number of meets as the members in that round, each one would have read all those books without having to buy them.
That's
With this idea in mind, I had started the club. The motivation was books to read, and also I hoped I might make a few like-minded friends this way. But when second wave hit and meetups actually didn't happen, but once this club was formed, it just shaped itself with members joining in, and it just grew into something far bigger than I had ever anticipated.
wow.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. Like it sounds like your plans for the club have sort of expanded a little bit since you started it. So with that in mind, what are your plans for 2022 for the book club?
So the main focus, if I may say, would be to continue building the community and continue to add value to the members, to continue to create spaces and opportunities for more book lovers to read more and explore more. I like to encourage that, with all these challenges people keep talking about in the Bookstagram community, let's not make it a competition. Just read what makes you happy. And yet, I like to subtly nudge people to say, explore some more genres.
If people wanted to get in touch with OBLC or contact you to donate books or borrow books or participate in any of the live chats, where can they find you?
So Facebook group remains the main platform. Oman Book Lovers Club, if you search on Facebook, you'll find it. So Facebook group and page, both by the same name.
Nice.
On Instagram, exactly the same name without any spaces. And the live chats with authors, which we started in November, they are also streamed live on Facebook page and on YouTube. Again, YouTube's the same name. And they're also available on Google Podcasts and Spotify and Anchor.
Definitely. I mean, I'm personally always on Instagram, so that's where I get most of the updates. Luckily for
that's how
me,
we connected.
Yeah, that's how we connected. And I'm so glad that I found you. You just came up randomly one day. I rarely ever go on Facebook, but one day I opened it, and obviously it came up as the first suggestion for me. So I'm very happy about that. But thank you so much, Anisha. This was so great. Good luck with the book club. I'm fully supportive of the book borrowing initiative and all of the initiatives that you're running. So I wish you all the best.
And thank you so much, Fatma, for bringing me on. It's really been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much.
No worries. Take care.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the time for us to announce something super cool.